Okay, God, I feel like an old man sitting on this chair anyway. I'm so excited to watch this next video just because if you saw my E3 reactions, Dishonored 2, when you saw the E3 presentation that they had at Bethesda's press conference, I was so high on this game. Not only from a gameplay standpoint, because I did play the first Dishonored, and they did stealth in a way that I never knew I wanted it to be done. It was just so creative. You had so many options, and I'm a big stealth guy, so having those options and having them look so visually interesting and having the takedowns be so rewarding and so fun to play, and it just had a really bright and awesome gameplay loop, and I'm just so excited to see what they have in the sequel of it. And it just seems to me like they're taking that art direction. They're getting really creative with it, and they're just branching out and making just an amazing looking game, not only from the lighting, not only from texture quality and all that stuff, but just from pure creativity and from making that world feel completely consistent with what we already know, but just like an upgraded version of that. So anyway, let's go ahead and watch the Dishonored 2 Gamescom 2016 gameplay video. Oh shit!
Holy shit!
You think I'm the next one? I'll prove you wrong.
There we go again. God damn.
Come on, show yourself. We're all waiting for you. What?
This indicates the search protocol is on playback. When displays search is underway. Playback for detection registered.
The indoor environments look so great as well.
Detection.
Oh my god.
Aristocratic profile, but hostile. Combat protocol 8.
See, that's fun, man. That's using the environment to kind of get that kill that you need.
Okay, enemy encountered. Mechanism detached. Amplified. Switching to alternative tactical mode.
Nice. I love that they don't go down immediately, and you really do have to work for it. Take back what's yours. November 11th. I already ordered the collector's edition. Obviously, Arcane Studios, man, they are so good. And it wasn't until that first Dishonored game that people really realized their potential gameplay-wise. You know, a lot of studios have talented people, talented art direction. People that work in the art department that make your game look incredibly gorgeous and stuff like that. But it takes a special kind of studio to create an extremely interesting lore, an extremely interesting story with main characters and main protagonists that are intriguing and that you care about. Creating a world that's visually interesting and that's unique in and of itself, and you can't really point to any other game and be like, oh yeah, that's just like this. And that's the great thing about what they're doing with this game, is that, yeah, it's a sequel. It's a sequel to the very first Dishonored that we know, but yet again, it's like, it sold well, but this one is just going to be, I have a feeling it's like the momentum is shifting in their favor, and they're doing something with stealth combat that is incredibly different, incredibly visually interesting with their takedowns and with the powers that you have. And I personally can't wait. And like I said, look, a lot of studios can do art direction, but a lot of studios can't do gameplay and art direction really, really well and put together. And have that be, consistent with the story and with the personalities of the actual people involved and the protagonists that you're controlling. It has that appeal that something like BioShock has, that visual and like story appeal, and just being part of like immersing yourself in that world and whatever. but it also has that gameplay appeal. So any person that it just absolutely loves gameplay and will play any game that has a really, really awesome gameplay loop, I mean, look no further than this game, but definitely pick this game out of the bunch that come out in November. It comes out at a great time. It feels like they're incredibly confident about this game, releasing it then in the middle of the Call of Duties and the Battlefields and all of the chaos that is late October and all of November, basically, before Black Friday hits. And even December, too, has some great titles. But, you know, it seems to me like Arcane is just shifting. Now they're working on Prey as well. So the trajectory that studio is going in is up, obviously. And it seems like it's warranted. It seems like when you see this game and you're like, okay, I get it. Like, it's not one of those games you see, like, you're like, oh, God, why did they keep on getting rewarded with these games and they make so much money? I don't really understand why, because the gameplay sucks and whatever. Just look at this and be like, okay, this is an example of a studio, and CD Projekt Red is another example as well, of a studio that is trending upward and is creating games that no other studio is pouring enough passion to. So, anyway, obviously, you know, really, really excited about this title. I have the collector's edition. I'm so excited to play it, and hopefully I can finish it in like 1 or 2 days, because it does have a lengthy campaign, but yet not too lengthy where it's just like overwhelming. I would relate it something to like maybe like Uncharted, but maybe it's longer this time around. So I'll be interested to see what they say about the campaign itself. And again, just one of the most visually striking games coming out, and not just in terms of like, oh, the texture quality and all that stuff. I just mean in pure art direction. So let me know if you guys agree with that. Let me know what you guys think about Arcane Studios as a whole, about Prey, about Dishonored 2 specifically, and what they showed off in this trailer, because I thought it was really effective in showing you what the moment-to-moment stuff is going to be. Not only the just the grand scheme of things, the gameplay as a whole, but just be like, okay, this is what you're going to do when you start and when you start getting your powers. It's basically, this is the moment-to-moment stuff. So if you are really focused on gameplay loops and stuff like that, the house gets loud every once in a while, then yeah, go check out this trailer. Anyway, if you hate me, you know what to do. If you like me, you know what to do, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.